Thank you very much, members of the press. This is a press statement on the status of COVID-19 in Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, as we are all aware, the first case of COVID-19 in Kenya was reported on March 12, 2020. This is a virus that has been identified as the cause of an outbreak of respiratory illness first detected in Wuhan, China. Kenya young parliamentarians would wish to commend the government's effort in the campaign's provisions of subsidies for vulnerable groups in informal settlements, curfew and travel restrictions, closure of institutions, etc. Kenya young parliamentarians also wish to commend the government for the measures put in place, leading to the minimal infections, which could have been worse if there were no measures in place. We ask the government to take good care of our health workers and their immediate families during this time, and if possible, an increment in their allowances. In the same breath, Kenya young parliamentarians would like to condemn the mistreatment of Kenyans in China, the police brutality while enforcing curfews and subjecting innocent Kenyans to unnecessary harassment and subsequently forcing them to expensive quarantine facilities. We therefore ask the Department of Foreign Affairs to repatriate all Kenyans stuck abroad. We appeal to the landlords and landladies not to harass tenants. Understand tenants are facing financial crisis due to job losses and loss in business. Banks should review their loan agreements with the landlords and landladies in the face of this pandemic. I have information that Kenya Power's disconnected electricity in Tasia and other areas in Nairobi against the President's directive. We demand that Kenya Power reconnects power immediately. The pandemic has neither stopped the work of Parliament nor the right of the people to be represented. To this end, we shall continue to represent, legislate, and oversight the work of the government on behalf of Kenyans. And we ask that those with legislative proposals to use the right channels on the Parliament website or through our various platforms on social media to reach us. We propose that a young member of Parliament and member of County Assembly to be allowed to sit in the National Emergency Response Committee of COVID 2019 and represent the youth who are equally affected by the current state of things in the country. As KYPA, we entirely associate with the current Pandemic Response and Management 2020 bill by the Kenya Young Parliamentarians Association Chairman and Nairobi Senator Honorable Johnston Sakaja, and it's in line with the current COVID-19 predicament and remedy mechanism. Finally, KCSE and KCPE and KCSE should only test what has been covered in the syllabus. And as the Secretary General of Kenya Young Parliamentarians, the Cabinet Secretary Education, Professor George Albert Magoha Omore, must submit to my office those exam papers in advance so that I can verify if they have tested what has not been taught so far to the candidates. We are aware that every year our children take time in schools from class 1 to class 8, from 1 to form 4, but they register so many number of grade E's and D's. This time round, we hope and we know that our children are going to register grade C and above, and more so an increment in the number of A's. Thank you very much. God bless Kenya. Stay at home. Keep safe. God bless all of you. Thank you. Thank you.
You have spoken Swahili proudly for